Hello, Carl here with Sustainability Theory News. I'm over at civileats.com. They have an article, Are Black Walnuts Ready to Boom? They are expecting a bumper crop of black walnuts throughout Appalachia, and there's a company that will actually buy them from you. You may be familiar with black walnuts. They have a green outer hull that falls from the tree in a mid-fall usually, and as the hull degrades, it turns into a black mess that's really inky and will stain your hands for weeks if you don't use gloves when picking them up. Now, I this last fall actually gathered nearly a ton of black walnuts, specifically for planting as walnut trees, but I could have sold them for turns out to be about $150. The way it works is they have these hulling stations, and we'll go here to black-walnuts.com. This is for, I think they call it Hammond's. Yeah, Hammond's products, and they sell about $12 to $14 million a year in walnuts, in different flavorings and whole walnuts, all sorts of different products. As you can see, they have several different hulling stations where you can go, and they pay you 15 cents a pound for the hulled walnuts. Now, the hulls, the green outer hulls, they say it takes about half of the weight of the walnut itself. So if you do have 2,000 pounds of shelled walnuts, or rather walnuts with the hulls on them, then you'll have about 1,000 pounds of walnuts, which is about $150. Now, if you live pretty far away from one of these shelling stations, the gas money might not be worth it for you. But, it could be a very lucrative practice if you just have some walnuts growing in your backwoods and some spare time in the fall. Gather them up, take them to these shelling stations, and then you can, sell them. Or you could try and sell them yourself. This company is selling a 5-pound box for $22. They're paying a very low price for it to the farmer. The farmer, or the forager rather, they're only getting about 2 to 4% of the profit. It's still a little bit better than many other food products out there. I remember reading an article that the average sugar grower gets about 2 cents for the $15 box of Valentine's Day chocolates that they sell at the stores. That's a very low return. So if you wanted to sell them yourself, though, you're going to have to create some sort of hulling device, and those are not the easiest things to get. But I've seen some people simply put them in 5-gallon buckets with some water, and they use a drill with a sort of like a drywall or a mortar mixing tool, and run it for about 5-10 minutes, and boom, the hulls are off of them. And sometimes they'll just leave them in the water for a couple of days, and the hulls come off even quicker at that point. Some people will do it by hand after soaking the walnuts. So if you wanted to sell them yourself or just sell them to Hammond's, again, I'm going to link to this page and the Civil Eats article, because there's a lot more information in here than I can go over in this short video. And that will be in the description below. If you'd like to see more news headlines like this, subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.